Oh. Oh my god, turn up the volume. Oh. Yes! Yeah! Oh my god! Oh, I could cry. No, I won't. I'll be strong. My name is Atlas the Almanac, your guide to games. And welcome to the original Octopath Traveler. We really need to think here about who we're going for. Tressa for money is not a terrible idea. I love Tressa. That is just a baby. There is Alphen, who is the apothecary of this playthrough. I love Alphen. I think he's my favorite of the whole cast. Him and Therion have such a good dynamic. I love these two as a couple. Ophelia, utility for heals. God, everyone's like a decent option to start with. You know who always proves to be the biggest problem to manage whenever I play this? Hanit. The hunter is not like nearly as easy to work with in this game. It does not have an auto-capture function. You have to manually hunt down anything you want. And I think I might do that more actively if I have her on the team. I think I need to force myself to use Hanit. I think that's the best way to approach this. I think that if I make myself use her, she will become good. And that is the smartest way to go about this. And we're right next to Therion anyways. We can go through the name backwards. I love Hanit. She has this, like, special way of speaking.
It'd ill behoven me to leave without bidding my favorite prentice fare thee well.
It's a little bit hard to understand, but we'll get there eventually.
A good question, that.
Alright, do yourself a favor right now. Check out the soundtrack for both Octopath and Octopath 2. If you want some of, like, the best RPG music in the business, some, like, the best balance of intense energy and cozy vibes, there is no game that does that better. I love these games so much.
'Tis not the hunt that concerneth me. Thou intendest to stoppen off somewhere along the way.
I love that Hanit is so fucking good at reading this guy and no one else. How didst thou know?
Thou forgettest or feignst ignorance, so I will remind thee. On the last hunt, thou gambledest away thy purse and came back a poorer man than thou left.
Broke, no bitches, bruises on his bow arm. Aw, the dog.
I turn to thee, Hagen. Looking after master, for he can rarely be bothered to looking after himself.
Also, you'll notice, we have a pet snow leopard, and I love her. Her name is Lind. I don't know if she's a snow leopard, but she's definitely like a white leopard.
Growlest thou not at me, thou faithless turncoat?
Faithless turncoat, he says to a dog. Funny thing is, no matter what era, I could see someone talking to their dog that way. If I ever have like a pet, I'm absolutely going to speak to them like Zanta.
Hail, Hanit. Have you come to see
Eliza.
us off?
The debt payer. Eliza the debt payer. Dark Souls health bar appears.
And I thank you for it. I do not have the leaves to pay another debt like that.
Oh, that's right. Money's leaves in this. Thank you. I need to
Have I not
reimburse
a
myself.
single ally in this infernal village?
I love that Xanta is just the most dramatic man alive.
I'll have him fill his evenings penning a detailed account of our adventures on the hunt.
Ha! Bro got assigned homework. Another reason I think Hanit was a good choice. She's going to fight some crazy-ass monsters throughout her route, and they're going to have some of the best sprites in the game. You will see when we get in battle.
But on my father's bow, I swear, 'tis the most vexing quarry I've ever had the misfortune to hunt him.
Master, have you considered that this be an issue of thine skill? Hanit would roast your ass in iambic pentameter over a COD lobby. Absolutely. It's just such
Never heard master
There is no,
admit
like-
that any hunt would be difficult.
There is no vibe in any game better than Octopath vibes. Like, I love Persona 5's jazzy energy, but... Oh. Everything about these games is peak cozy. Just, I'm still being blown away by the music 15 minutes in. Jesus Christ. But yeah, we can just literally sick our beasts on somebody, but we can only attack with them. The fourth, my friend. By teaching me Huntress Hunted?
Now,
Huntress
let
Hunted,
us hunt
why is your leopard drawing closer?
Come in, if thou...
Oh god! I love that we just straight up have our monsters jump them. We can take advantage of Blinding Claw here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, never mind, you're dead.
I honor
Okay.
thee, my quarry.
Well then.
Well,
Didst thou feelst more tuned to thy surroundings?
Yep.
Yes, I feel much more able at anticipating what swift quarry might dart us next. For example, mine own throat. Claire. It just perishes there. Look at
Excellent.
Lynn just laying there like, really? That's it? That's all you got, kid? Hanit, prithee do not Master Zontant would thee not. Don't do what Master Xanta wouldn't? Don't do what he
Well,
would, but don't do what he wouldn't either. There's a narrow window in there for you to operate.
this bodeth ill.
Honey, I think I'm allergic. Huh? It's okay, it's worth it. That's a very fluffy cat. I'll die or I'll adapt. There is a dignity about you that Master Xanta lacks, but I see you share his passion for your calling. I hope you'll continue to inherit only his better qualities. I feel like Hanit absolutely judges him for gambling, but if she tried a gacha game once, she would not be okay. Cool now, yeah. Can you tell which character I like the most / is the most powerful?
Let us begin.
Ah, I can kill you. What do you mean I was caught by surprise? It's a squirrel. We're in the woods.
What now?
I hunt animals for a living. Oh. Uh-oh. This was not done in the name of survival. The Kisama sought not food. It sought sport and wanton slaughter. Thou witnessest what the beast did. It madeth thee bear witness. Showed up in a new area and started killing to show how strong it was. That's not entirely beyond the realm of survival. It might just be like, hey, I'm this strong. Do not attack me in my sleep or anything. I guess, yeah, if you were also doing that, you could have probably gotten a meal at the same time. No, this was just fucked up and evil. Alright, fair enough. I say we go for it. Nice! She didn't even miss. Maybe it's just that I've had Hanit be insanely underleveled for too many of these. Oh, damn it. The second I speak, you're different from the previous rat. Yeah!
What
I'm not like other rats. Oh, I'm dying just like the other rats. Alright, you freak of the week. Ew. It's like a rat with balding on huge swole-ass legs. Grog? That's what makes this thing so terrifying. It just sounds like an incredibly unenthused man. Oh, that click of the tongue goes kinda hard, though. Thou scarest me not, beast.
I see.
I understand thy pain all too well. To turn thy grief and anger against innocent creatures, that is a sin of men. In the name of the forest, I visit judgment upon thee! Look at that fucking sprite work! Oh, this thing is cool! This game is peak! It's ready to respond to any attack. I think that means it's ready to counter. So I think what we want to do is we want to go for Rain of Arrows, try and break it, and then next turn we hit it hard.
Raining arrows up on me.
Aha!
Let it... Yeah!
Thou hast been read like a book. Uh-oh. He's angry. You know what, let's end this in style. We're gonna crit rate up, and then we're gonna Rain of Arrows. You know what would be really extra? Crit rate up, and then guaranteed crit move. Fuck yeah, let's do it. Let's go! Oh, that is so unnecessary. I love it. Then again, I guess it was also necessary to use 1,000 arrows when one would do.
and in the forest, naught is lost.
Come get y'all juice!
And when the strongest of all dieth, his life is returned to the forest. His flesh feedeth the soil, the grass. His blood becometh sap, his bones wood.
The circle of life. She just like hoists Lind up. Uh-oh. Haagen-Dazs! Thou didst run here, didst thou not? And alone. Doth master needeth my help. I'm not... Listen, okay, I made the mistake of barking on camera before. I'm not repeating that.
The hunt is on.
Hagen, canst thou guide me to master? Rough. Yeah, I overcame my inhibition real quick, didn't I, huh? Also, maybe sell... Previous bow? For 30. Wow. Y'all are cheap.
Hagen here cameth seeking my help.
Ooh. This theme is very nice. You think Honey can, like, run a branch along her bowstring and it sounds like a violin? Maybe she's the one playing this.
We shall be back before the next moon, with Master at our side.
Oh, that's what he said before he vanished. Darn it, Hanit. You've cursed us. So, we want to gather everybody. We could go straight for Ophelia and get heals. Or we go to Therion, get additional damage output, more weapon coverage, and the ability to open those treasure chests. And I myself am enough of a loot goblin that I think you know which one I'm going for. I also want to unlock Therion next because he's just a smug asshole, and I love him. He's fun. That's really all the reason I need. Damn it, now that I'm thinking of Hanit, like, playing her bow like a violin, I just imagine it's her doing the entire victory theme. Every time. All parts. Don't ask how. It's her and her little troop of musical animals. Oh, God, we turned her into a Disney princess. No! Hanit, you're better than this! Alright, where is that grimy twink?
I heard that thief's at it again.
Oh, what thief could you be talking about?
Believe he made it past all those guards.
They were more like decorations than actual guards.
Yep, he's a smug bastard, alright.
Oi!
Oh, you're not doing the whole thing, okay. Oi! Get in!
And?
Why, you still sound like a grown man! You little shit! Ow! This, like, ultimate edgelord just completely fucking... just folds the moment anything happens to him. He is made out of paper, that sounds accurate. God, they're so small. Look at them. They're oh my god. They're adorable. Well, Therion's adorable. Let's get out of here. Thanks, Darius, mate.
Therion.
Okay, fine, sure. Take all my fun voice acting, why don't you, little shit?
Beg pardon. Would you happen to be after them Ravis's treasure?
What? No. Who told you? I love the idea of Therion being the stereotype edgelord character
you think again.
in the game, but we just headcanon him into the most sopping wet, pathetic man. Just like anxious as hell, high-strung, incompetent. But I kind of like Therion being the classic edgelord. I'm torn.
So what's the count now?
Nah, alright. He's the classic edgelord until we get Alphen. Whenever Alphen and him are on the same party, he is a bumbling mess. That's perfect.
Suppose it's all those rumors of their riches that keep him coming. Some say it's enough to buy up the whole town and then some.
Then, wouldn't they just buy the town and change the rules to kill anyone who tries? I don't know. Maybe I'm immediately jumping to the most evil option. I shouldn't assume.
Just one town? What about the neighbors?
You little shit.
That's why I'll say it once more. Stay away from that manor.
Go there
Thanks for the
immediately.
advice.
Got it. In the dead of midnight, someone's creeping down the hall. See that purple uniform, he's the one who's got it all. We might trigger an alarm, but we'll never come to harm, because before the cops can catch us, we can call my mom. Points to Honey. Also, can I see? Yes. God damn. God damn. Hey boys, who planted that weird white and purple flower in the garden? The flower speaks up, nobody. I'm a weed. Oh. Well, guess it's a gardener's job then. Alright. Weed would know better than us, wouldn't it? Aye, boys, good dogs. Those guard dogs look vicious. Viciously adorable.
Oh.
Those bloody Ravises. Don't they know some of us actually have to work for a living? Oh god, the guards' voices are spreading. But I'm not after their treasure. Just wanted to show the lady of the house my wares. I worked so hard to get them. Oh.
Right.
Indeed. You'll need a letter of introduction to get inside. Listen, in case anyone else is listening, it's a letter of introduction to get inside the Ravis' manor. Letter of what? Who are you talking to? Listen, alright, they've snubbed enough of us for long enough. As far as I'm concerned, those thieves can have their way. This guy's on our side. Once you've proven yourself a reliable trading partner, then and only then will the Ravises write you a letter. That said, you can count the number of people who've earned one on one hand. One-fingered hand. Pardon me, gentlemen. Just gotta see what you got in there. Ooh, nice pockets. Oh, no. His dark, mysterious past.
Yikes!
Be with me, mate. Speak to me. Mate. That thing that I'm never going to do. Because I cannot trust anyone anymore. There's too many, like, vaguely British accents going around. I'm gonna mix them all up, like, 75 times before this stream is done. Idiots. They didn't know we were right over here! Right over here! Right over here! Just echoes throughout the town. They deserved it for treating us like teapots. They kept us on a shelf, I guess? Might be small, but we're smarter than they'll ever be. You can say that again. We put our loaves together, no one can stop us. I'm just kinda hungry, honestly. I keep putting food things. Take a butcher's and all the loot we got. Damn it, now I want meat. Fucking...
That's right.
I do. Mark my words, we're going to be the greatest tea leaves the world's ever seen. Now let's go to the pub. I'm fucking starving. Darius, like, whips out a dagger. Instead, he pulls out a full chicken leg. And he's like, oh, even better. Oh, this pompous man in a curled wig. Yes, of course. When you've been in the business as long as I have, the Ravises will be begging you for a visit. Mark's house, Ravis. Just keep quiet and try not to get in the way, okay? Yeah! Now we can beat people up and take their stuff. Let's go!
What next?
Whoops, sorry. Well, you got another arrow somewhere lodged in you. That was entirely unnecessary.
Let
Hey!
my arrow fly and
Oh my god, he pulled them out and threw it back at us. What the heck? 2 guards at the gates. If I can fool them, I'm in. Time to sell the merchant. He rapidly starts applying makeup. Don't ask where he got it. He just, like, crunched the flowers a little bit, and now he looks extra posh. Now the real fun begins. Ah! A window instead of the front door. Why? I'll just sneak in through that window over there that is conveniently left open. Outside of a locked door. Oh, don't tell me the treasure was downstairs. And I just made the biggest fumble of my lives.
Now, letting us hunt
Lives? Lives. I have lived many lives upon this planet. You are not allowed to know them. They are my business and my business alone. All you need to know is that, keep an eye on Stonehenge. That's all I'm gonna say. Something might happen to it
Don't
someday.
start things you can't.
I cannot guarantee what it is. It may become sentient. If it ever wakes up. But you did not hear that from me.
Out of my way. Don't play with fire.
Don't play with fire, he says, setting a man ablaze.
letting the hunt
What a
begin.
fucking dick. Oh. Orb. Uh-oh.
Come on, I've got better things
Oh, it's
to
torch.
do.
No, it's normal guy. Okay, never mind. I thought it was the man we had to torch, but
What
no.
next?
And then I was gonna call him Torchman, which I think is just rude.
Out
Oh,
of
hey,
my
look, it's
way.
Gun Guy. Bang. Just fucking. That was a little bit insensitive of me. I'm sorry.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Ah, a swordsman. Stab.
The jewel before you is worth more than your mind could hope to fathom.
Eh? Huh. Who could be sneakier than me, the Edgelord?
You say it as if you wanted this to happen.
Just so.
See, it's almost like they
we
left the
tightened
window
security
open for you.
that very
In other words, you tricked thieves into trying to rob this place.
Yeah, they tricked themselves.
Think of it more as appealing to their inner nature.
It's basically an audition.
Anyway, who you are won't matter once I'm out of here.
About that, Therion.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh! Oh!
I assure you,
I'm dying.
you won't be going anywhere
Oh, I'm dying.
anytime soon.
Help! Mommy, help! Haunted behind him is just like, oh god, what have you gotten me into? Great, and
Let's
now
get
I'm
this
unleashing beasts against an armed old man,
my
but still
way.
an old man. Therion, for God's sake!
Let's do this!
Yoink! I take your
I
soul!
appreciate it. Really?
God, he survived that? Jeez! Alright, you're definitely gonna die from this. You have to. Oh my god, he's still alive.
Though I'm sure my victory here lends my words no credit.
Your victory?
Yes, against you, not the rather polite woman who's made company with you. Apologies for involving you, madam. Oh, I take no offense to that. Hanit, you're supposed to be on my side here! And ta-da!
What in the...
Any thief worth his salt should recognize that band.
Meanwhile, Hanit's just sitting there with her troop, like, with popcorn as the drama unfolds.
The mark, if anyone is to see it, they shall know of your failure here today.
Great. We're being blackmailed by your own stupid sense of pride. But Therion, couldst thou not just simply accept it and move on with your life? No! No! You don't understand! He's just like frothing at the mouth.
However,
Oh, great. More company.
Hanit just like waves hello in the corner. It's like, hello, I'm with him. Apologies. No, all's forgiven. All's forgiven. Everyone is so polite to each other but Therion, and he's just like pulling his hair out. How desperate do you think Therion is to get this thing off? Do you think he's already trying to chew off his arm, or do you think he'll wait till he's outside? Listen, Hanit, all I'm saying is, you got a lot of animals with sharp claws. One quick move. We do not hunt purposeless game. You calling me weak? You calling me weak? That is not what I said, and you know it.
The treasure you're after
Oh,
is
these
a
two were the
family
best ones to start
heirloom
off with.
known
I
as the
love this
Dragon
dynamic.
Stones.
Wait, dragon stones? I see one.
Congratulations, you can count.
Well, aren't you too clever? Setting a thief to catch a thief.
Yep.
don't thieves often say, the ensnared has only himself to blame?
Hanit starts laughing in the background like, shut up! I'd love to see them do more with these characters, and 2 tries to, but really doesn't go as far as it could. But I love having the freedom to mess with the image of them in my head. To have them as like a little figurine in my mind that I can turn and twist and then, I don't know, throw a tomato at. Thing is, I'm willing to bet Therion could break his way out of that bangle and just never talk about this again, but I think he's genuinely so pride-absorbed with it, he's like, nah, I've got to earn this thing off. Alright, see y'all later. Thanks for all the free stuff, suckers!
Please, do take care out there.
Kindness? To a dark-clothed, mysterious edgelord like me? No, I mustn't break my trope. It might not be a bad idea to do a lap of the world and get like a fast travel point in every town. We could spend the rest of the stream working towards that. So we have like, we have this dynamic of Hanit being like so straight-laced she's kind of naive, and Therion who has seen nothing but the absolute worst of the world.
Really?
I'm trying to think of whether or not they would get along at all, honestly. So why are they sticking together? I feel like Hanit genuinely finds Therion funny in like an almost Starfire way, you know? She does give Starfire vibes a little bit. But like slightly less naive than that, you know, not that gullible. I feel like Therion and Hanit probably have an agreement that like he will guide her where she needs to go because he knows this world fairly better than she does, but only if she helps him. You know what I'm willing to bet? I'm willing to bet that, like, they have one of those moments where they make the agreement, but both of them are so sick of each other they split up anyways. They find themselves on the verge of death, and somehow end up in the same spot and realize they have no choice but to work together to survive, and then they absolutely decimate. You know, it's one of those. It's a Zoro and Sanji dynamic. Yes! Perfect! I think that Therion is regularly trying to sell the animals they find, but Hanit refuses to let him. Poaching in animals is easy as poaching an egg. And look, we got eggs that are animals here, so we're golden. And then, like, they kill some of the things that they end up against and have it for dinner, and Therion's like, oh, so eating them's okay, but selling them, no. That's probably the argument that causes them to have their break-off moment in the first place. I'm trying to, like, mentally map out the argument in my head, but it's really hard to switch between Therion's dickheadedness and Hanit's unique way of speaking. Thou art the most shallow, cowardly, greedy, self-centered human I have ever had the displeasure of working with. Oh yeah? This coming from the woman who doesn't know her own way around the cliffs. You call yourself a hunter? Then they just both storm off. You know what else, though? I get the feeling Lind really likes Therion. Like, you know how big cats tend to, like, sneak up on things, but they'll also do it with people they're close with? You know, like that sort of playful, like, surprise, gotcha thing. She has absolutely done that to Therion, like, 1,000 times. Right as he's about to take a bite of food. And he just snarfs it by accident.
My turn.
Oh my god, look, even the shadows have detailed sprite work. God, that's so good. Do you think they tell each other about their own pasts? Like, I feel like Hanit wouldn't have even mastered, or mentioned her master by this point. Just says, I need to get to Stoneguard now. It's the fastest way there. And Therion does not give a shit.
Come on, I've got better.
But Hanit definitely knows he needs to get the Dragon Stones. He does not let her forget that they have a deal.
Beginning.
Meanwhile, like, at first, Therion's definitely planning to betray her. She's like, yep, just get me to Noble Court and I'll show you the way there. See ya, sucker. But over time, they get closer. They're less willing to betray each other like that. Therion, at least. Hanit never considered it.
Letting us beginning.
Oh my god, Beedrill in HD is terrifying. What do we think Hanit has to say about Therion stealing shit? Like, obviously, I doubt she's a fan of it, but I also think she's pragmatic enough to be like, well, we do need the funds. Back to what we were talking about earlier, another piece of lore about Lind really liking Therion. He absolutely hates it when Hanit is looking. Whenever she turns her back, he is like patting Lind on the head every time, giving her treats. But the moment Hanit looks back, he's just freaking stubborn and aloof as usual.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Yeah, I got better things to do, like pet that cat. Therion, didst thou say something? No. Just kill him.
Don't start.
Therion, look! This frog looks like you. He's carrying a dagger as well. That doesn't look any... Ugh. Fine, Hanit, yes, sure. And then Therion makes frog's legs for dinner, out of spite. If you were to ask me who character-wise and, like, narrative-wise is my favorite character in this, I think it'd have to be Primrose. Primrose is the character you find in the sands. She's the dancer, and she is so much more grim than her Octopath 2 counterpart. It's fucking hilarious. Like, you have Agnea who's like, oh boy, I'm a country girl who wants to live my dreams in the big city. And then Primrose just like, I will kill everyone who has ever wronged me. No matter how many years of my life I must give away. It's just like, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. You know what? Go for it, girl.
The hunt
Oh my god, the
ends.
little thing around Lynn's tail is purple like Thyrion's scarf. Wait, that's amazing. That's some weird looking rat. Therion, these animals also look like you. Honey, I swear to god. Like, you can't tell if she's genuinely that, like, sheltered, or if she's just fucking with him at this point. Look, this one even has a scarf matching yours. Primrose is a very good character. I also like Ulbrich in this. He's the warrior in this town. He's got a lot going on with his identity and who he is. And then there's Tressa, who's just a baby. Just straight up, the tiniest child. I feel like she will be another character Therion has to really bite his tongue around to not absolutely ruin anything for her. But like, whereas Honeyt is naive in the sense that she just doesn't go out much and isn't good with people, Tressa's just a baby. So the entire crew is like, alright, yeah, protect this one at all costs. Speaking of grinding, I should, oh, that's a dungeon. That is not the way forward. Correct. I, was looking at the map the wrong way. Don't know which character I'm pretending to be right now. Maybe it's just me, you know? Maybe I'm the idiot. What if I just try and beat the entire game with these two?
You can't finish.
God, that'd be stupid. Kinda wanna try, though. Nah. This is the kind of game where, as much as I'd love to do a silly playthrough of, I want to give it all the proper space it deserves. Welcome to town. Good old Rippletide. Then, my favorite twink. Definitely has nothing to do... I actually can't believe I forgot about this. Has nothing to do with the name of his town. No, absolutely not. I swear. What is with the things puffing steam in the top right and left? Get out of here, you're fogging up my map. I didn't even know you could do that. Is that a tower in the middle of the ocean? Don't think about it. That's gonna be something. It'll definitely be something eventually. That is not a problem for me right now.
Now, letting us
Oh,
hunt
you're a
you.
weird one. What are you?
Letting
two?
my arrow fly and true.
Arrows? No. Damn. Hide and shell.
Out of my way.
Me when at any social gathering. I feel like Cyrus is the
I'll make
closest
this
to me of any character in this game.
My turn.
Guy who does nothing but read alone and is unbelievably dumb when he isn't being somewhat smart. Alright, let's get into town, set up, just shack up for the meantime, and then we're gonna call it. Unless someone wants to attack me on the way in, as I grab this treasure oh so defenselessly. Aha! Fool! That's what I wanted!
Come on, I've got...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the center of culture in this world. Or in Australia, specifically. What?
Come on, I've got better things.
We are the toads who guard the gates from vagabonds such as thee. Wait, why are you raising your weapons? You could just prove you're not vagabonds by simply speaking with us. Nah, we've been around this world and back. We're tired. Kill.
Raining arrows up on them.
You missed. Well, you didn't miss him, but you missed me. No, I won't. Wait.
I appreciate it. Really?
Oh, what the hell was on that thing? Oh, oh, you're so filthy, even your weapons are disgusting. Jeez. Chat, this has been a blast. I'll see you again with Monster Hunter Wilds tomorrow and on Sunday. Till then, you all take care, and I'll gladly see you again soon. Goodbye.